What's good, everybody? We're back for another episode of Top Five Live. Episode, y'all know we didn't forgot now. Uh, we can get back on track with that at some point.
Right.
But
Good
we
luck
be
with
having
that.
weeks where things come up, and then like we got one person's gonna be on the show, or we got two people to be on the show. If it's only gonna be two of us, period, for the whole show, I'm probably just gonna cancel that joint unless we got something precious that needs to be said. Uh, I don't really want to get into the big hubbub um, after the insane and the more information you find out about things, um, assassination of Charlie Kirk, because it's such a huge, topic online, which I mean, it's being pushed to be that obviously, um, and be like insanely controversial and you know, so I don't really uh, want to get but so deep in the weeds on that. But at the same time, I don't want anybody to think like we're
We don't run from the smoke.
like neglecting it. Dang, I thought I added my channels already. Apparently, I have not.
I'll go first. So I think there's two different arguments. There are two different conversations that are happening that
Yeah.
keep getting tied together.
Okay.
So there's the act, right? The kill, his murder,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's who he is as a person.
Yep.
The murder is obviously not good. It's never really good. Anybody gets killed for anything
It
unless
was. It was evil.
unless you are tried by a jury of your peers and you decide and they decide that it is time for you to exit this world. Nobody should be murdered.
No.
I'll say that. So let's make sure. I want to make sure. Don't clip this without clipping this part, without putting this part in. Nobody should be murdered.
Yeah, flat out.
That being said, the other side of it is how people choose to process, people choose to remember him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's good?
What's good, HW?
What's
I'm
good?
trying to when I'm trying to add my channel, it's trying to make me open another tab. That's gonna make me leave the page. I ain't gonna do that.
So the way people choose to remember him is something that only each individual is a lot can govern. Right? You can't be upset if people aren't grieving somebody that they don't like.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like nobody was out here saying, when all right, I'm not comparing him to Osama bin Laden, but I'm using this as an example.
Okay.
When Osama bin Laden was basically sanctioned and we were celebrating, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I
I
get why the country was supposed to be. I get why the country was supposed to be, but
you get what I'm saying. People were
yeah.
celebrating, and that was okay. That had been deemed okay to celebrate somebody being
because of 9/11.
Because of 9/11. But again, my feelings are you can't be a dick in life.
It's not
and
encouraged.
You can't be a dick to people and expect the people who you were a dick to show reverence in death. You just can't. You can't do it. Like, I'm not saying people should be out there like he should have been like, but he's said a lot of bad things about a lot of people.
Yeah.
Kevin, I don't know who Jason is. I have no idea who Jason is. So how your words have power. And how you choose to use those words and that power. Hey, you made it. Uh-oh. We lost you. Hold on. I don't like this new setup.
I haven't seen it.
Hold on. Stop. Sorry, Jess. Hold on. How do I? Oh, here we go. There it is. I don't like this new setup, man. It got me feeling stupid. I'm like, what? What's going on, Jess? Uh-oh. Now you frozen. That's not me. Oh, there you go. Can you hear us? We can't hear you.
I'm still hold on. I'm still listening. I'm just trying to get the stuff shared.
We having technical difficulties, y'all. Okay, I'll talk while Jess is figuring that out and while Morgan is doing what he's doing.
It's showing that the mic is muted.
Is your mic muted?
I'm looking at it on Facebook now.
Okay, now can you hear me?
There we go. There we go. All right.
I didn't know what was going on.
What's going on, man? All right. Anyway, let me finish. I'll finish my thought. So yes, you can't be an asshole to people and then expect those people to kiss your feet and wax poetic about you when you depart this world. You can't. If I was a jerk to say Morgan for years, and then I get hit by a bus, Morgan is not going to be like, he was a great man. Morgan might not say nothing. He just might be
talking
like,
about Kirk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think
I just want to make sure
I didn't think we were going here, but hey, here we are.
I don't have a problem going. I don't think I'm saying something like super. I don't think. Shut up, Kevin. I don't think I'm saying something super controversial. His words have been documented. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you are somebody who agrees with him, okay, cool. Like, I ain't even gonna argue with you about that. I'm not.
Yep.
This ain't the time or place, and ain't nobody on this show. If he was on this show, maybe. But at the same time, like, a lot of things he said definitely rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not shedding a tear. It's not cool that he got killed, but your words matter. Your words matter. And you cannot be a jerk or be a jerk to a certain set of people. And then when your time has come, be like, hey, everybody be like, why are you showing reverence? And, Jesus said, love each other. Yeah, cool. But he didn't follow that. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Again, two separate things.
We are free to say what we want, but we are not free from the consequences of saying what we want.
Absolutely.
I think. All right.
Kevin said he was probably driving the bus. I believe that. I believe if I go out by a bus,
I wouldn't hit that man with a bus.
Morgan, check Morgan. Check for Morgan, y'all.
That's
if I die suspiciously.
Strike that from the record.
I'm sorry. Let me not say that.
Damn.
Great.
I thought about that for a second. I was like, damn, let me not break my neck in my living room. And they were like, hey, you said check out for Morgan. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, God, dog, bro, I'm all the way in another state. Like, anyway. So
say what you gonna say, man.
I'm trying to be as tactful as I can and nuanced in the way that it needs to be. Well, I will say that
why are you trying to be tactful?
Because I feel like it's necessary, and I had we can talk about it off camera, but
no, tact is fine. Just
so when I first heard about it, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? And then, but because I was driving that day at work and I couldn't, obviously I'm not on my phone. So when I saw it, I was like, well, let's see if it's real. Let's see if it's confirmed, whatever. And I was just like, I hope they catch whoever it is and kill him. You know what I mean? Like I don't care what happened. You don't get the right to just murk people because
you don't. Absolutely.
Because
not.
you don't like something that they said.
Absolutely
or you don't
not.
like something that they believe or whatever. Like, that's not how this works. That's a full stop. I don't care who the person is. That's why I don't set, like, okay, a good example is Hulk Hogan, right?
That's a great example.
Hulk Hogan, I've said this before 50 million times, and we've done this on the show because of the Pied Piper. Two things can be true at the same time.
Absolutely.
Cosby too, right? I have always not had an issue with acknowledging that two things are true at the same time. Me personally, the things that I knew about Mr. Kirk before he was murdered were not good. The things that I had heard him say were effed up. Does that mean somebody should murk him? No. I want to make that completely clear. No, absolutely not. Same thing with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was a legend in wrestling. He literally, you could make an argument that he put wrestling in a place that I'm not sure it would have got to without him. Period. Like, I don't know that there's any way to take that away from him ever. Who he was as a person, we found out flawed at the, let's say flawed at the least, right? Cosby, same thing. All these people share that type of thing. There are people that love them for things that they did that were awesome on earth, and that is possible. That's something that you can do. You could love somebody for something that they did, but you might not love who they are as a person separate from that, right? Like I think Kevin
separating
Spacey,
the art from the artist.
Yeah, I think Kevin Spacey is a great actor. But when you found out about the allegations and the court cases happened, I was like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks when that happens. Same thing with Kel, same thing with all of these people. With Charlie, the thing that's happening right now that is being made into, the reason it annoys me is because it's directly wrapped in Christianity. It's being directly wrapped into race. And it's being directly wrapped into political sides. And that is the part that I hate abhorrently. I hate that to the mats of hating it. We all are aware of the reason that's happening. If this was under another administration, it would not be happening in the way that it was, in the way that it is right now, not at the level that it is. Would it still be weaponized? Yes. They will absolutely be weaponized this. And when it happened, I was hoping that people were not going to jump to conclusions, wait to see what was going to happen. And I was hoping that the person that's hanging around Pennsylvania Avenue wasn't going to weaponize it, that he would be smart and say, this ain't going that. You know what I'm saying?
You were really hoping for that?
I was hoping. Don't get it twisted.
You're really hoping for him to be smart.
You can hope for something and know that it's extremely unlikely. And I was talking to my friends, and I was like, the only reason he hasn't said anything at this point is because he's waiting to see how he wants to play it. And when he chose to take that side and that tack and blame the left, I hate those terms. We talked about this before. The left, the radical left, the radical right, all that crap is complete BS. Stand on your 10, bro. What do you believe? What do you not believe? You don't need no left, right, all that bull crap. That's nonsense. But I knew he was going to weaponize it. And now you got people that's the unfortunate part for those of us as African Americans, and I want to make sure I get this off my chest. The unfortunate part about being African American in America is that you love your country, and your country has no obligation, nor will they love you back. We're forced to, in every situation, every iteration, in order to be seen as human, in order to be deemed as equal, in order to be deemed as not monstrous, in order to be deemed as civilized, we have to mourn everything. We have to react to everything. We have to be overly patriotic to everything. We have to dumb down parts of who we are while accepting, some other culture that literally a culture that hates us. But if you don't accept it, then you're still seen as the problem, even if that culture directly can tell you to your face it hates you, right? And in this situation, it's the same thing. But when our community asks for the same thing, No dice. It's not going to happen. Not just from some white Americans, but every other minority group that's in this country. We're the ones that have to carry all of that baggage for everyone all the time. And then when somebody has something to rally against, when something goes wrong in another community, when something, whatever, the people that's on the front lines at all times fighting for everybody, including ourselves, is us. But we can't get that same support on a regular basis from anybody. And that bothers me because we're the ones that get dehumanized when we don't respond in the way that everyone expects or wants us or tells us that we have to. That pisses me off. It really pisses me off. So I saw people saying things on my feed that I would not have said. Did I understand where they were coming from? Yes. Did I agree with them doing it? No. And I said that day. But what's happening right now, and the way that it's getting wrapped up in all the other things, is directly evil. It's purposeful, and it's the same pattern that this country's always had, and it's still going to fall back on our community first. The brunt of the American government, the culture, the cause of being unpatriotic, the cause of being non-Christian, the cause of being non-civilized, all of those thought processes rolling around in people's head that they might have had rolling and sitting up here are now getting ready to fester to a different level because of this app. And whether you said anything or not, just the same as if you're a black person, you're assumed to be a Democrat. They're going to assume that you're against Charlie because you're black, right? And again, it's another place where we get everybody puts everything on our lap and expects us to kowtow to what they want, but we can't ask for anything and get it where it's like somebody's actually standing with you, somebody's actually arm in arm, and we don't have to over-explain ourselves. Tying it to Christianity in the way that it's being tied, I don't like that either. And I think that's one of the most disgusting parts of this too, is that.
Yeah, but that should be expected though.
Of course, because that's the pattern of this country. That's my point. So like,
it's not just the pattern of the country; it's the individual too. Like he wrapped himself in that.
Oh yeah.
You know, he wrapped himself within Christianity almost to shield himself, you know, from criticism.
That's done a lot.
Because I have friends who are, you know, the way they talk about him now, mind you, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I barely remember ever hearing about this dude before this. I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, I don't keep track of racially, you know what, racist. That he's a racist dude. Like, whatever. Like he had a lot of racist comments, and you can't say you're not racist when you're saying stuff like, you know, black women don't have the brain power, you know, to do certain things, and you know, like you're saying stuff that racists say, like racists believe. Like, again, not saying he should have been killed, and if I hate the fact that we got to keep saying that over and over again, so that's the last time I'm saying it. But we're just talking about him as a man, not his death. Two different things. I'm talking about him as a man. From moving forward, I've already stated how much he shouldn't have gotten killed. But you know, based on what, you know, and kind of going off what just said, you know, there are consequences for your words. Everything you say, especially if you're a public figure, and you're saying stuff, there's going to be a consequence for it. You can't. There are consequences for what we say in this, you know, on this platform.
Yeah,
he can't, you know, people who, you know, are, you know, who are screaming for people to look at him a certain way, a more positive light. Like, you're not going to get it because he didn't always have a positive light.
Yeah, I think the Christian part of this conversation I talked about on my page, because that's another thing that pisses me off about culture right now, but it's also a common thing in America. There's always a selective outrage. Always. And that's another thing that pisses me off. So in this conversation, if you were having a conversation just one side to one side, which nothing's ever that easy because there is no such thing as one side and one side, even politically. But in this iteration, what happened to Charlie, which should not have happened, and he was murdered for what he believed, for what he was saying, for all of those things. Melissa Hortman, and her family murdered in Minnesota this year. In her house, her husband, her dog, murdered literally because they were on a Democratic Congress members hit list. No flags lowered, no national outrage, no saying that we're getting ready to dox people, no saying that we're getting ready to anybody that we see saying anything crazy online, whatever. Same thing with Pelosi's husband, right? When the guy broke in Pelosi's house trying to kill Pelosi and her husband, he got beat. Trump's son was literally picking on it on stage. If that happened but right now you got people being threatened with criminal charges for saying something disagreeable about Charlie Kirk. That's another thing that doesn't jive for me. One of the biggest, I think I've said this 50 million times, but one of the biggest things that endears me to people or puts me off of people is authenticity. As long as you're authentically who you are, it ain't gonna bother me as much. But it's the people that are trying to tiptoe to the conversation and step on the ledge and act like they're believing something or saying something that they're actually not. Because when you want to have the full scope conversation, people don't want to go that deep. They don't want to go that deep. So so people are saying the comment that you brought up earlier about black women not having the brain processing power, that comment, right? That got clipped up. People are starting to see it now. People from his side that didn't see it before. We do have to acknowledge that social media algorithms are a part of this, right? Because we're back in a era. We know this too with marketing. Being siloed right now, it was heavy before, and it's still just as heavy, if not worse now, politically speaking, especially. So there are people that only saw good clips of Charlie speaking at these universities and stuff that they literally didn't hear the bad stuff, right? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the fact that they didn't know. What I won't be fine with is if once you hear it, you can't acknowledge. No, you can't say that. That's crazy, right? As long as you're keeping it a band with me, we're good. But that's where the gaslighting is happening so heavily that there are people that know that he said it, and they'll say, "I didn't agree with everything, but blah 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 blah." Okay, that's fine for this, but why are you not applying that to these things? You see what I'm saying? That's where you lose me. If it's not going to apply across the board, why are you only applying it here? And then when we get to a Christian perspective, can you be half a Christian? Can you say, how is it possible for you to make racist? How can you be racist and Christian at the same time? I'm not even talking about Charlie. I'm talking about just a bigger conversation, right?
Just, did you have anything to put towards it?
I got a whole lot. How can you be racist and Christian at the same time? Most of the slave owners were Christian, forced Christianity, and they were racist. So it's a
that's so. I'm gonna go back to that once you get through. But
all in all, I can't even be tactful. I don't care. I don't. He wouldn't have cared if I died. So I really don't care if he died. I mean, I don't care. I mean, to the people that it affected traumatically because they were there and they seen this, I got it. But at the same time, why were you there? You either there to support him, support the cause. Now, there were a few people that come there to debate him.
Yeah, I mean that's
And
supposed to be the whole purpose, and that I think.
so for those people that had to witness that and do that, I feel for y'all because y'all not there in support. But everyone else, eh,
He did say he wanted public execution.
I didn't hear that. But
He
but
did.
and I'm just like,
I what I've learned, unfortunately, is that life loves irony.
mm,
Now that you take it out for what you will. Again, to Morgan's question, being Christian is just a title.
hmm
That's just a title. It's not even just a title. It's just a denomination, really, like a religious belief. Like you could. That's like saying, like, okay, you can be Christian and racist, just like you could be Christian and a pedophile. You could be a Christian and be
hmm I get
do
where you going. I get where you're
infidelity.
going with it.
You could be a Christian and be drunk, a drunkard. You could be a Christian and be a wife beater. You could be a Christian in anything. Like
wait, so where I was going with that, I don't want to stop your point. I just want to make sure it's clear. I'm gonna circle back to that, right? Because I don't want to stop your point. Keep going. I'm gonna circle back to what I'm
just saying, like
I'm gonna circle back to what I meant. That's all.
There's a lot of people that are, that say that a lot. Like, oh man, you're a Christian and you do this. I'm like, dog, man, this is Christian. Have you been to a church? Like, like just ask around. Like in the church, they got all kinds of people doing all kinds of crap. Like Christian is just a title.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, just like a Muslim. You could be a Muslim and eat pork. Like you could be, you could be what is it? You can be
Hinduism.
Hindu. Is it Hindu?
Hindu.
You can be a Hindu, and your religion doesn't stop you from doing crazy stuff or doing stuff that is counter to what your religion says. Every one of us has had a beer. Or you know what I'm saying? Every one of us, to be honest, has had premarital sex.
Yeah.
But in the part of the Christian faith is you're not supposed to do that stuff. And here we are. We still say it. I ain't ever met a Muslim that ate pork. They didn't tell you that they ate pork. That's the difference. But my point being is we got to stop being so caught up in, oh, he's a Christian and being shocked that they do this stuff. Like R. Kelly probably think he a Christian.
So there, I don't know that we have time. That conversation.
I'm just going off what you were saying.
No, I agree with you.
You asked the questions.
I agree with you because I literally just had this conversation yesterday, and that's why I want to make sure that I'm articulating what I mean as well as I can. But I think it requires more time because I agree with you, right? Anybody can say they're a Christian. Anybody can say they're anything, just the same as I can say I'm an Eagles fan. I can say I'm a.
You can't say that.
I can say it.
I
can say it. Don't mean I am.
You can say it, but you ain't gonna mean it.
Yeah, but see, so that's but that's also that's what I'm saying, and I do want to I want to have that conversation, but I think it's a longer conversation than we probably have time for tonight. But I'll try to quickly surmise what I mean. If you are saying that you're a part of the organization, if you're saying you're part of an organization that has an initiation process, and then it has an initiation process, and then it has bylaws that you're supposed to go by in order for you to be and stay an active member of this organization, right? If you, let's say either you didn't go through the initiation, but perfect example, a good example is I don't remember anybody that I saw do this because it's such a violation, especially at HBCUs. But you could say you're an alpha, you could say you're a Q, you could say you're a Kappa, aka you could say you're any of those fraternities or sororities. if they hear about it.
Yeah, but you confusing you can't confuse religion and organization.
I mean, religion is an organization.
Yeah, but it's not in the strictest sense. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no real like I could go to church and not be baptized and still consider myself a Christian.
But
And
that,
I don't think
I think
anybody's gonna be like, nah, you're not a Christian.
But that's the part. So the part that I'm getting
Now,
to
if you want to
is
say I'm a pastor,
no wait.
that's
The
different.
part that I'm getting to is you said still consider yourself a Christian, right?
Right. And
So
nobody's gonna tell you differently though.
I don't know about
nobody's
that.
gonna come and say to you, no, you're not a Christian.
If they don't know, no. But if they do know,
Even
yeah,
if they
will.
do know, how are they gonna tell you no? How are you gonna tell you no?
Easily. I mean, the same way that chicks when we grew up. I don't know if it happened your way, but when I grew up, if you were if a woman was singing in the choir wearing earrings, if she had on red, if if she had on a short skirt, there were a whole bunch of disqualifiers in church when I was growing up that meant you not really no Christian, you just a hot
In the
tail.
choir wearing
No, but you
earrings,
see,
wearing red.
yeah, no, we had
Yeah.
that. We kind of 7 Adventists had the same thing. You couldn't wear jewelry.
I'm telling you, when I tell you there were a lot of disqualifiers, I'm talking about and
Yeah, but that's not disqualifying you. So
It
again,
is.
you're confusing
to that person,
Christian to that person.
to the person that checks you. You said
The person that checks you doesn't define you though.
Okay, that's going to my point, right?
But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between being if you
An actual Christian.
No. That's the difference between an organization and religion. Because the
Bible rules is part of what I'm going.
Alpha, if you're alpha, you got to go through certain, like you said, rituals, initiation to do it, and then you can be checked because there's checks and balances within the organization.
Christianity,
religion doesn't necessarily work like that on that level. If you want to be a deacon.
Good.
Or you're talking about two different things.
What does any of this have to do with this mug being racist? And he did.
We went down a rabbit hole.
Okay. No, but that's why I said I don't know that we have enough time to have the full conversation. But part of my point is
we all said the same thing about this dude. Like the truth is, you can't. Again, I think we all agree. Like you can't. Like he was probably somebody that wouldn't spit on us if we were on fire. If we're being honest. So if he didn't think much of me as a black man, as a black person, I have no reason to think much of him.
Right. If he's going to look at me and think, I wonder if he's qualified.
He effed that one up badly.
Or
we gotta come
back. Or my sister, man, a black woman that I'm around, and say that she doesn't have the brain power.
There's no contest. Either
I'm
one
good.
of them working.
Why am I going to worry about it?
Shout out to all the black women and black pilots and stuff, man. I don't know why it's on my heart, man. I just think that it's amazing that there are people, astronauts, physicists, that have done amazing things. I just know that. Amen. When I see a black pilot, I know that they're the most qualified people because it
takes a lot of brain power.
They have not gotten because I know
you going through the training. You just ain't get it just cause.
Yeah, I'm in my experience, I've just never ran into a black person, male or female, that was handed a position undeservingly. I think when people talk about meritocracy, I think when black and brown people get positions, it has the most merit in my experience, because I know that in my experience, there's a lot of other cultures that give jobs to, there's a lot of nepotism in other cultures. And there's a lot of, this is my nephew's son and he needs a job in finance. And
100%.
But I know
100%.
I know black women specifically. I just don't know that there's a system in America or a corporation that does that. So when I see a black woman that's a pilot or an astronaut or whatever, I know that she's qualified. I feel comfort in that, and that was just on my heart today. So
No, I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000,000%. I said something to Kenny that earlier. The other conversation, Nadia, I will maybe next week.
We definitely gonna come back to that.
Yeah,
I think
maybe
that's
next week we'll have that other conversation
another day, probably.
because that's why I said it's a big topic. But I just want to make sure that I have time to be clear enough in what I'm trying to say, and we don't have that time right now, so I just put it aside.
Y'all want to talk Dame Dash?
Did everybody see it?
Hold on.
I saw part of a clip on the Breakfast Club. Is that what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get the.
It's a lot though. Like that's not gonna be that.
No,
Whatever.
I'm gonna just do the. Wait, which one you want
somebody
me?
Can somebody give me the quick? Because I know of Dame Dash. I know that he's got beef with a lot of people in the industry. I know
He's a
and Drake-
condescending, chatty patty, and hypocrite.
Dame Dash is the former. He used to be with Jay-Z. I don't even know what his role was with Jay-Z. Was he the?
Oh, he was one of the founders
Was he
and
the
CEOs of
CEO?
Rockefeller.
He was one of the founders of Rockefeller, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. But Jay-Z and him broke. You know, Jay-Z left him alone, went his own way. Dame was doing his own thing, whatever. They did pay them for it.
Got motherfuckers saying they made Hove say, okay, so make another Hove. That's all.
Oh, is that who he was talking about when he said that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But all right, the history for the Breakfast Club though is that every time Dame has been on the Breakfast Club, him and Charlemagne at the least, Envy usually too, there's usually some back and forth, you know what I'm saying, or some smoke because Dame has a very particular personality that is very abrasive, very, very, very abrasive in how he speaks about things and how he judges others and how he speaks to others, but he wants respect back. Mm-hmm. So today, Dame was coming up there to announce some things that he was supposed to be doing, but he also
on their platform on the Breakfast Club.
Yes, but he also was supposed to be coming up there to clear up things that he said they had misreported, which is 1, the bankruptcy, 2, his daughter got evicted, 3, it was just reported that 50 got the rights to, was it Power or
paid in full?
Well, yeah, paid in full. 50 got the rights to pay in full. So he was supposed to be dispelling all of those rumors, but he also was getting at them for misreporting it, supposedly. So he came on the show, and the most contentious part of the show, the part where I would have had to handle things a certain way, was he was talking, and he told Charlemagne, you guys, he was talking to Envy too, you guys are not the best representation of what masculinity is. You guys, he said, I'm just going to be honest, I think you're gay, talking to Charlemagne.
Yeah, I saw that part.
He also told him that, he said, you're not going to catch me running from like when you got jumped, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody's seen now some years ago, probably 10 years ago, Charlemagne got jumped out in front of the studio for Breakfast Club, and he ran. They tried to jump him, he ran off, right? Dame was picking on him, saying, I ain't gonna run. I'm just glad to get beat up. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, if you was talking to me crazy like that and we was out in the street, he said, well, if you was talking to me crazy and we was out in the street, I'd F you up right now. He said, I F you up right now. He said, but I'm not gonna do it because we're not in the street. And he said, but I know for a fact I could slap you in your mouth and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's the point where I would have had to be like, word? Well, we both have lawyers, and we can draw some paperwork right now, and we can do it in the studio or downstairs or wherever you want. And you slap me, and we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to be no charges filed. Don't need to be. Hey, you that boss, bro. You said you were done.
Nah,
right?
when he got him mad. He got him when he said you need to go start a label, call it Debt Jam.
Yeah. No, he said Dame.
Dame.
Dash.
She called him
Debt
Dash.
Dash.
Yeah,
No.
Dash. Yeah, that
That
was
was
hilarious.
he had him hurt there. He had him hurt. But Dame, the same dude that came on the platform talking about, you're not a man if you work for another man.
Yep.
What kind of man are you?
That too.
I don't work for another man. I don't have another boss, and you're not a boss.
Can you hand this to your kid? Can
you get this to your kids? And I'm sitting there like,
now I understood where he was going, but he's saying it in the wrong way. But I understood where he was going.
He wasn't going.
Where's he going? Even though this is the old classic clip. Where is he going?
He ain't going nowhere. Stop.
What he was trying to say is, because for him everything is about ownership. All right, so the part of the conversation I thought was the best part, where it's a
I'm waiting to hear this.
There's a real conversation there, is when he was saying, you guys have now built the platform here on the Breakfast Club where you don't have to work for them. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to have this stuff. You're staying because you're comfortable. But you built a fan base at this point that you could leave. Y'all could go off and own whatever it is that you're getting ready to do, and your people are going to follow you. They're going to go where you go.
Does he really think that's true?
I think it is true.
No, it's not. Stop, y'all. Come on, man. Stop.
I think it's true.
Yeah, I disagree.
Stop.
I think.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I don't think it's true. I don't know if I told y'all, but I do this book club every month at Acme Comics, right? We were talking about, we read a book by Scott Snyder. It was called Canary, right? We all know, more you might not know, Justin, you might not know. Scott Snyder is most people would say he's a great writer in comics. Like he's one of the top writers in comics.
Don't he do the DC joint Snyder cuts?
No. You're talking about the director.
That's Zack Snyder.
I don't know.
That's okay. No.
He said Snyder. That's the only Snyder I know. The only Snyder I know is Snyder cuts.
Is currently writing. Well, he just finished writing Absolute Batman. He wrote, the White Knights. He wrote some big stories recently, right? The same writer. The reason that we were reading the book Canary was because he did a deal with, I think it was Comixology at the time. He wrote some exclusive stuff for them. Nobody heard about it. This book had 6 issues, or it was 3 double issues. It was a good book. It was in his vein. It was a Western what do they call it? A cosmic horror Western. Shout out to Stephanie Williams also, who's about to drop something pretty dope in that same vein. It was a good book. It was a good book. And because it wasn't Marvel and DC, it wasn't the big two, the literal people at the comic book store are saying that nobody knew this book existed. People who normally came in and bought his stuff all the time did not see it because it was not Batman and Superman. It was not The Flash. It was not Big Two. It was not distributed like it normally would be.
But that's
he went to another platform. He went to another platform, a more independent platform. Put out stellar work, and people did not see it.
We got to stop trying to make sense of nonsense.
I'm not. No, the only reason I'm even saying it is because it does make sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
I just said we gotta stop making sense of nonsensical people. What he said makes no sense. I'm gonna tell you why.
It does make sense.
Stop. Hold on for a second. I have no problem saying that people should have ownership. That's not what he is saying. What he is saying is you're not a man if you have a boss.
If you work for somebody.
That was his focus that day.
That part of that conversation. So again,
that was the full part of the conversation, dude.
No.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Okay, listen. Why
would he bring up his son?
Wait. This is what I was saying. I said there's a part of that conversation that I understand, and then I went to the direct example, right? And now the direct example where I was like, okay, I see his point on that.
Yeah, but Danny just disproved that because
he didn't disprove it. That's one example. There are other people.
We could talk about a bunch of different people.
There are
people.
Name?
What's her name? Who left? What's her name?
Kev on stage going to
No.
Angela
What's
Yee.
the
Angela Yee.
other girl? What's the other girl?
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee. Do you
She doesn't
think
have her own thing. She's still on iHeart.
what?
But because
She still has her show. It's still on
But
iHeart.
is her
but
show
again, she's
on the
not
same
on
level
the
as
Breakfast Club, though, right?
Her
Breakfast
show's
Club?
not going to be over the Breakfast Club.
But that's the point.
No,
That's
wait
the
a
point
minute.
we're trying to make, though.
No, it's not. The point, what he said, he didn't say you could leave and you could be even more successful. His point was about, at that conversation, the point was about
We're
ownership.
almost at the point.
In that conversation, his point was about ownership. What he was saying is, if you right now you're staying here because of the security of having a job, instead of you going out there and grinding and getting it and owning everything that you're grinding to get. A good example would be.
So I'm not a man.
No, leave that.
No, forget the man part.
That's
Leave
what he
that
said.
out.
Let him
Leave
finish.
That's
that
what
out.
he said.
No. Let him finish.
That's what he
Let him
kept
finish.
imposing.
No,
That's what he
let him
kept
finish.
inferring.
No,
That's what
stop.
he kept saying.
Just
So,
let him finish. Just let him finish. Go ahead, Morgan. I'm trying to wait for you to finish. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I apologize.
I would love to have that conversation.
You're not a man if you apologize.
Go ahead.
What he's saying that it is possible for you to, so you can go somewhere and have a partnership with some company that you're working with, go off on your own, take your people that you brought from there with you and own what you go into next, right? So even though you are on your own now, even though you're separate from where you built your label, your brand, whatever it is, now you can stand on your own and do a perfect example. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. did exactly that. He had Bob Arum doing all of his fights, promoting all his fights, doing all of that type of stuff. He was not rich at all. He was nowhere near rich at that time. When Floyd got rich was when he went on his own, did Money Entertainment, and then every time he did a fight, he's the only. That's why nobody could touch him money-wise to this day, is because he owned his own promotional company. And then he brought other boxers on with him, but he built it on his own. There's nobody to give cuts to. The only people, and then he gets to choose who he partners with to make the money on the pay-per-view, to make the money at the gate, to make the money at every. There was no other boxer in boxing that did that. Nobody.
Okay, but that's a portion of the business, though, right? Like his main income was, like his main draw was the boxing itself, right? Like
yes,
but the boxing has an organization, right? Like the money. Maybe I don't know the structure. I don't know the structure of boxing.
No, but it would be the same as like if you're the big Ice Cube with the big three, he owns the big three, right? He's been trying to partner with the NBA to do different type of partnerships, but he still owns the big three. There's the only cuts that he's giving out for the big three is like to whatever partners that he's choosing to work with, whatever. Nobody's calling his shots. He calls his own shots because he.
Why is he trying to partner with the big three? Why is he trying to partner with the NBA?
To make more money, obviously. It's like Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams. Cat Williams does his own stand-ups everywhere he goes, right? He partners with Netflix to say, yo, I'm getting ready to do this special here. I can bring you people, I can bring you new subscribers. I'm gonna put my joint here. Do y'all want to partner with me? And they say, yeah, that's a good idea. Boom. Now you got a deal. But that money, he made a partnership. He negotiated that deal for his content, for his brand, for his comedy show. He owns that. He owns his own.
And I bet you he had employees, right?
That's not the point.
Well, he had employees, right?
That's not. Why are you
So that
going
made
back
him
to
a
that
boss.
point?
No, and that made everyone that was under him not a man.
But that's not
because he was a boss. That's exactly what he was saying the whole time.
So here's the thing. This is my thing, Morgan. I'm not saying that it's not a good idea to own for ownership. Like
right.
We like me, you, Danny are prime examples of,
and Justin
and Just I was mostly talking a comic book thing, but we could talk this platform. Right?
Yeah, I ain't in that space. That's y'all.
Huh?
No, I was co-signing. Like, yeah, that's not my space. That's not my ministry.
I'm gonna stick with the comics. We own our stuff. You own Lumberjacks. Danny owns Ace Blade. I own Heat. Right? Okay. So, damn it. All right, y'all talk. I'll be right back.
Okay. But go ahead, Morgan.
I don't think ownership is a bad thing. Of course, like I said, like Javon was
nothing
saying,
wrong with ownership.
We're all there, but
and I
again,
support it.
what he
What I
was
don't support
saying,
is
the
putting
other
your
stuff
people
that-
down if they don't own something.
I agree
If
1,000,000%.
they decide to work
All right.
for someone that owns something.
I agree.
Hold on. Wait, let me do it. Sorry. We all own shit. Damn it.
You suck, bro.
I just had to close the door. We all own our stuff, right? Okay, so the level, the amount of risk that's involved in owning our stuff, we all own that risk. Like Danny, I'm sure you've been to shows where you didn't make as much money as you'd like to make, or maybe a book didn't sell as much as you thought it was going to sell, or maybe the marketing that or strategy you put out just didn't pay dividends. That all rests on us, right?
Yep.
Not everybody's built for that. Not everybody wants that level of risk on them.
That's true.
Agree.
So
He said
that is why while I understand what he's saying about ownership and owning and everything like that, that's fine. My issue is he's acting like that's the only way.
But
And he's better than everyone else that does that.
But he was acting like it's the only way.
But I was not. I agree.
No, I know what you're saying.
1,000%.
I'm saying that it's in the room. I'm saying that based off what he said, not what you said, and that's what
Yeah,
I'm.
what you think,
that's
what
what I'm
he
saying.
actually
That the
said.
nugget that you're talking about was like this in a conversation that was this big.
I agree. I agree.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, just because this little nugget made half a cent, because it's half a cent, it wasn't even full cent, doesn't mean that he had a point.
Yeah.
Or that he had a point, but his point wasn't good.
If his nugget here about ownership, even this nugget
what
was
did you just say?
A broken rock.
You said doesn't mean he didn't have a point. I say he had a point. His point wasn't good.
No, it was just skewed because his point was ownership.
He didn't articulate it well because he's a jerk.
Well, that's not our fault. We take what you
I
give
know,
us.
but we're having a conversation that didn't need to be one because I agree with you 1,000,000% that he's
But my point is, we keep trying to validate. We keep trying to sift through the thing and find the thing. That's what you just did.
No,
the overall point was you're not a man if you have a boss. That was his overall point.
Yeah, and
that's what he said.
That's his point. And that's why he is where he is right now.
I understand and agree with that, and I thought he sounded stupid saying something like that, especially for the way that he was saying it, because he says it in a disrespectful manner at all times. So even if today he kept saying, "I like to teach. I like to teach. I like to blah 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 blah." You can't teach. Nobody's gonna take your teaching well because of the way that you articulate it. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have the knowledge. He just can't articulate it to you. There are some people that
it's not even that dude. It's not forget that it's not about the knowledge. It's about the ego. That's all it is. It's not about how he's articulating it.
It is because his ego is
the way he wants. It's not like it's not like somebody who can't speak, and they can't figure out how to articulate something. He is saying exactly what he wants to say, and everything is wrapped in ego and hubris. And anger,
but it doesn't mean
because he's not where he wants to be in life.
But it does. All I'm saying is, it does. There are somebody can know what they're talking about and not be able to articulate it to you. I do.
We are disagreeing that that's what he is right now.
Fine.
That's what we are disagreeing.
I'm not. Again, let me be extremely clear. I'm not telling you that Dame Dash is a good teacher. I use him saying
we're not saying that.
Okay,
you're saying that sometimes somebody can have knowledge and not be able to articulate it.
Yes.
And our point is he's articulating it exactly how he wants to articulating it.
But he's not articulating. He's not articulating
him not being able to articulate it. He's saying exactly.
He's not articulating it well because of his ego.
He's articulating exactly how he wants to.
I said he's not articulating it well because of his ego.
No, when you say somebody isn't articulating something well, you're saying it like we can't understand what they're saying.
Mark, I
That's the
think,
phrase.
but if the ego, if he wants to, if the message that he wants to give to people, if he wants to say to people, my ego is what makes me a boss and makes me want to, like, if the ego is what is in the driver's seat of him pursuing his avenue and destroying his relationships with other creators and disrespecting people on their own platform and telling Charlemagne that he's gay, if the ego is that, and this is part of what he's trying to tell people to do, then I think he is articulating it the way that, like, he is articulating it, he is saying it. I think some of us are giving him a little grace because we see, okay, he is out here trying to work, he's trying to do his thing, and we don't want to see him as totally a bad guy. I don't see him as totally a bad guy. I just don't rock that way. I just don't agree with what he's saying.
The only thing that I'm trying to say is that sometimes people can have knowledge of something, but for whatever reason, they are like a drunk somebody that's drunk can know what they're saying. They can know something, but because they're drunk, they're inhibited from being able to tell.
So
you.
he's drunk.
Right, but
you're
if
talking about
drunk from his own ego, yes.
Right.
No,
but
that's not the same
but if
thing.
I get
dog.
drunk-
Okay, fine. No, we don't need to discuss it no more. We're not.
But if
gonna
I
do
get
it.
drunk,
Fine.
but if
He's
I get
not
drunk
drunk.
every time I try to tell
I'm not
somebody,
saying
I
that
know
he's-
that.
I'm not
You think he's
saying
drunk
that
every
he's
time?
drunk. I'm not saying that he's drunk. The only thing I'm trying.
You use the example of if somebody's
If
drunk and they're
if you
trying
gave-
to talk.
Justin got his hand up. Justin got his hand up. Go ahead, Justin.
Please. There's
Yeah.
a clip of him when he was on. I'm not saving my life or whatever.
Yep.
He was on that with his family, with his brothers. He was on there
Yep.
twice. Once with his
Mhm.
brothers and the other time with his kids.
Mhm.
The one he's on there with his brothers, he tells his brothers that they are losers because they worked for him and he paid them. They're
Dang.
not bosses like him. They're losers.
Okay.
Same thing that we just said. You're not a man, you're not a boss.
Mhm.
It's in the same way how Kirk is saying all this other stuff, but he may say one good little thing that's like, oh, well, this is good. So I'm going to just encompass everything that he said around this one little point while he's saying a whole bunch of other bullshit. He still said what he said, and he meant what he meant. You can't just take the one little thing, oh, well, he's talking about ownership, so it's okay. No, it's not. Yes, ownership is good, but at the same time, you can't shit on the same people that don't operate in that same way, that can still be successful, still make money, and say, when you can't sell to them, they're not a man. Because obviously, at this point, Envy is far more successful than Dame Dash is as just being a DJ and having a boss.
He even said, and I was just watching it. He said he claimed to be the chairman of Revolt. It's the channel, and they was like, they literally
it's
in the
false.
text said, no, he's not.
But
Like-
see, the only thing that I'm confused by,
Okay.
the only thing that I'm confused by is that I said from the beginning, before we even started going down that rabbit hole, I said I agree with you guys that he's not that Dame is a jerk. He's not. If I
he
was
was a jerk. I mean, he is a huge.
he
ego.
is a jerk.
If you want to call him a jerk, that's fine. I think he just has a huge ego.
Right. You
He
can
doesn't.
promote ownership.
That's what
You can
makes him
promote
a jerk.
ownership, but you shouldn't put down the people that
But why-
don't have
but
ownership. You
that's
can't
what's
put
the-
down just
that's
because he
what-
owns a company that he's putting down the very employees that are working for him.
But that's what's confusing me. Why are you saying that as if I disagree with you?
I think he is. I mean, Vibe.com says that he is the chairman of Revolt. I mean, I understand that they're saying on social media that he's not.
Vibe did, but Revolt
Lauren
said that he's not.
The Revolt said no.
Lauren LaRosa called. She called Revolt and asked if he was the chairman. And they said
As the
no.
PR team and
the PR person
Revolt said
he's
no.
not. But again, I want to make sure. I do want to make sure that it's clear. This is what's confusing me about this conversation, because I've said a bunch of times that I agree with you guys. I didn't say that little bit of the conversation makes everything else he said okay. I never said that once.
But you kept saying he's talking about ownership. He's talking about ownership
because we were only talking about. We were
Mm-hmm.
only talking about that part of the conversation because y'all said, okay, explain it to try to make it make sense. That's what I was doing.
I'm saying I'm only talking about when you're saying that he can't articulate his point. And I'm saying I'm saying he articulated his point exactly how he wanted to.
Yes, he did.
He was not inebriated.
Okay.
As far as we know, he's not drunk, high.
Can I give you another
if it involves any outside substances, sure.
No.
Okay.
The only point that I was trying to make about that, and I'm going to try to reiterate this again so that we don't have the same statement said again as if I disagree. Okay? I agree that his ego is big, which makes him a jerk. He doesn't talk to people well. He shouldn't be judging people. I agree about all of that. I said that on the front end. So this what I am about to say is only to try to clear up the point in what I mean in the part that you just brought up about you being about me saying what I said earlier, that you can have knowledge of something but not be able to articulate it, right? And you guys are saying, yes, he's articulating exactly what he means. He's saying exactly what he means, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only
At
point
least that's what I think.
I agree with you. I agree with you that he's saying exactly what he means, right? My initial point, what I said was earlier, I said he earlier in the conversation, he said that he likes to teach. And I said he can't teach because of his ego. Nobody will listen to what he's saying because you're going to miss everything he's saying because he's too busy judging you to try to give you whatever it is he's trying to tell you. So he could know something. Like if you were asking him, he just filed bankruptcy, right? If you never filed bankruptcy, but you're in a financial situation, you heard him say that he filed bankruptcy. You could go to it. He has the knowledge on how to file bankruptcy, obviously, because he just did it. So you go to him and say, "Yo, can you walk me through how to file for bankruptcy?" He has the knowledge of how to file for bankruptcy. Is he gonna give you the information properly? Probably not, because he's probably gonna be judging you.
But again,
to say, well, if you was a boss like me, you would never have to file bankruptcy. Even though we all saw him, he can't. So he has the knowledge,
said exactly,
but he can't give it to you because
who cares about the knowledge, Morgan? Who cares about the knowledge if everything that comes out of your mouth is toxic?
Why are you missing what I'm saying? All right,
we understand.
Okay, I'm going to try this.
We don't care.
How about the Eagles?
If
I'm
he's
gonna try this one more
toxic,
time.
Go Birds.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
No.
Okay, fine. Let's just do the draft.
Hey,
I don't want to talk
we
about
heard
it.
it. And he's a
Go
toxic
Panthers.
dude.
Oh shoot!
I didn't say he's not. At what point in the conversation did I say he's not toxic?
Yeah, but you keep talking about he's got the knowledge. It doesn't fucking matter if he's
let's leave Dame Dash out of it. Let's leave him out of it.
Okay, Donald Trump. Donald Trump has business knowledge, right?
Not
Right.
good.
Donald Trump had business knowledge.
I don't know that. The only thing that I know he knows how to do is grift people.
Okay, cool. What's his name? Tesla.
That's the business.
What's his name?
Elon
On
Musk.
Tesla. Elon Musk has knowledge, right?
Of something, maybe.
He's got some sort of business knowledge, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Now, if he came and talked to you, if you went to him for
I
business
wouldn't listen to
knowledge,
him about anything.
if you went to him to talk to business knowledge and he
I
didn't want
wouldn't.
to talk to you, not saying he's racist, but if
I
he didn't
wouldn't.
want to talk to you because you black,
I wouldn't
then
talk to
the
Elon Musk.
knowledge he has doesn't matter.
But that's missing the point of what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's where the problem is. That's what I'm saying. That's what's confusing me about the whole conversation. I'm saying one thing, and you're making it something that I did not say. I expressly said the opposite. That's what's bothering me in the conversation.
So are you saying that he has the knowledge?
So are you saying you don't communicate well?
Apparently not. I need to stop doing the show altogether because when I say things, people don't listen or understand what I'm saying.
We heard you. We just don't agree.
No, you don't. You didn't.
We don't agree with you.
No. Not agreeing with me is one thing, but you're purposefully saying or putting it out there as if I didn't say the exact same thing you did on that part of it. But what
you keep disagreeing with us?
Morgan,
the
you're wrong.
only thing that I'm trying to say is
Why you keep disagreeing with this? That's my
Morgan, you're
question.
wrong. That's not
I'm
just.
fine with being wrong.
I'm
It's no problem.
gaslighting. I'm gaslighting.
No, I'm not even
gaslighting.
talking
I'm
about
messing
being
with you.
right or wrong. If you're saying you agree with us, why do you keep trying to present a different point?
I'm not trying to present a different point. I'm talking about the same point that I brought up earlier. The only reason I brought that point up earlier is because he said he likes to teach. Right? When he was on the show today earlier, he said he likes to teach. I'm not saying that. I said he said he likes to teach, but he can't teach. And the reason he can't teach is because of his ego. If he was trying to teach you something that he knows how to do, if he was making a hamburger at his house, does he know how to make the hamburger? Yes. Will he do it Will he be able to effectively tell you how to make the hamburger? Probably not, because he's gonna be judging you or talking crap or saying, well, if you was a boss like me, you wouldn't have to make the hamburger.
So he's a shitty teacher.
That was my point. You can know something and not be able to articulate it to teach other
That's
people.
not the same. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
good.
I get
That's
what
not the
football.
same thing, dog.
Okay, cool.
It's not the same thing.
I know.
Not being able to articulate something is you knowing something and not being able to say it. That's
Word.
like you know what it is? That's like a little kid. If a little kid can know his alphabet, right? You could go over with him over and over again, and then you ask him to say the alphabet, and then they struggle with it because they can't quite articulate it. That's not being able to articulate something. If I have the knowledge and I don't want to give it to you because I'm a dick and I'm a toxic dude, that's not me not being able to articulate it. That's me not wanting to do it.
Okay.
You can't. I mean, I'm not trying to be. You can't tell the difference
I think
between me not
we were
wanting to
going
do
this way.
something and not being able to do something.
Me
That's
and
two
Javon
different
were
things.
going this way with it, and you were going this way with it.
Yeah, that's on me.
So we were getting right to the point. You were adding context and substance, and we were just like, nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta keep
You
talking.
need a hug, bro?
I'm not done with the graphics, so y'all gotta keep talking.
More, you need a hug?
Not at all. Look,
I come drive over there and give you a hug, man. You need a hug. You all right?
no, I'm fine.
I just think we were saying two different
You want to go to the
this-
goat, have a
this
drink?
is
We can talk
something-
about it
this
at the
is-
goat.
This
I
is
think
something-
you're saying two different things.
This is something that I'm learning about myself. Is either I don't articulate things well, or
No, we understood what you're saying. We just think that what you're saying he can't do something as opposed to he doesn't want to do something. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm saying, like, if again, I know how to make a comic book. If somebody comes up to me and says, hey, how do you make a comic book? And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. If you don't know how to make a comic book, you ain't a boss. That doesn't mean I can't articulate how to make a comic book, because if I wanted to, I could. It just means I didn't want to.
Okay.
Okay.
I need
So
3
me
minutes.
and Morgan hung out the first week of the NFL, right? We had went and finally met up. It was good. It was all right. It's cool. It was game. It was the Eagles Cowboys game, and then it was the drink after halftime, and so we started watching tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan pulled this old white chick.
Oh, okay.
I didn't pull her. I wasn't talking to her. Jess was talking to her.
Nah, brother, you
Morgan
was right
playing in the
there.
snow again.
You was
I was
right. I
over there.
said,
I was over there finishing my beer, and that lady was over there. I was drunk. Jess
I said, Morgan about to get it.
Jess was just chatting her up, bro, and
Morgan
bringing me into it too. And he brought me into it. I wasn't even in it.
Morgan won in a blizzard.
Look, I was the Wayne Wade with it, just one like this. It just
I wasn't even in it. I didn't. I said I might have said 10 words to her altogether. Period. The whole time.
10 words is
Yeah.
more than enough.
No.
nah. When she started talking about how she dressed, I was like, okay, whatever, girl. What's the homegirl named the tennis girl? When she started talking about her outfit, it was something I was going like, you got this issue because she's black.
Yeah.
Somebody give me the order.
I don't even know what we're doing. I just hopped on real quick. I just rushed back from the game, so I don't even know what's going on.
Superhero teams, building a superhero team.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
You know enough. You know enough to build.
Just give me all the X-Men.
I mean, you can do that.
Just give me all the X-Men or the Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my therapist about that Thursday because apparently I be thinking I articulate things well, and I apparently do not, and that's bothering me actually. Uh, so I might have to figure that
I mean,
out.
because it do be sometimes I be like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, if if my way of thinking is narrow or straight, yours can be, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get there. You just
Yeah.
got no.
We
That's
more.
it.
I've known Morgan a long time, and I've always known that.
So you're not wrong. If anything,
I
I'm wrong
am.
for not taking the time to listen to me. You're not wrong. If anything, I'm wrong for being impatient and listening and
Exactly.
waiting for you to get to your point.
It
Because your
takes
point,
you
you
a
be
long
mad. I'm like,
time.
that's not what we talking about. 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 And then as you keep talking, like, oh, you done got to what we talking about.
Yeah, you're not. You
Yeah,
one of
So
the. You one of the
like I
most.
said, you just got a roundabout. I'm a straight
You're one
road.
of the
You a
most
roundabout. It's
loquacious
okay.
dudes that I ever met. I told you that when you were preaching at Church of Philadelphia. I told you that when you was making when you was writing Lumberjacks. It's a lot of words, but the message is there. the message is there. It's a
Yeah.
Yeah,
lot of
you just
words.
got to filter through it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to stop.
everybody just don't got the patience that I got to listen through all the words to get the point. Javon definitely don't.
Nah,
I,
he
heard, I
don't. He
listened to
don't.
everything he said.
Yeah,
I literally sat here like this.
You
I'm gonna
did.
have
Did I not do that?
You listen to him more than I did. Cause I was ready to cut him off.
I literally listened to everything Morgan said. I just
Yeah.
disagree with it. I think we're talking about two. I think it's a semantics thing. I've said
Because
that. Like,
here's the thing: we have an A to B point. He's
Yeah.
going to have point A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 to get to B.
Is your therapist black
She is.
and a woman? Hey, shout out to the most
Yes.
qualified therapist. I don't
Hey,
even know, but
shout
I
out to
know
mine,
you can
Dr.
be.
Oh,
Kamala Uzell Jones in Solar
I
Counseling.
specifically wanted a black woman.
I
Yes.
know that she's qualified and that
I was
she's-
actually looking for one myself. I was between two black women. I'm gonna decide soon.
Yeah,
Mm.
I specifically. One thing that I've learned. Somebody said this earlier too. Brian Davis.
I actually the last one I had was a black one.
Mm.
One thing that I have learned, and I try to tell other men, if you have black women in your life that you love, you should listen to them. It will change your life or help your life in some way that it will not be helped otherwise.
Your life.
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm on my BS right now. Don't worry about me.
I got the.
You had to put me. I don't know what I'm doing.
You just saying superheroes. You just build a superhero.
Are we doing individuals or are we doing teams?
Individuals?
We're
individual
gonna do individuals.
superhero for your team. What?
All right,
You're
individual.
creating a team. You're
I
creating
got.
a
I
super team.
haven't randomized
Whatever
order. I got it up.
superheroes you think will make the best team.
If all right,
Okay.
this is the scenario. There is an unknown the Earth. There's an unknown threat that is coming to destroy the Earth. We don't know nothing about this enemy except that it can destroy the Earth.
Okay.
We are drafting a team from all superheroes
To stop
to
the Earth
stop
from being destroyed.
the Earth from being destroyed from a powerful unknown threat.
Do we want to limit it to Marvel and DC or are we
Nope.
going all out?
It
I
don't
think it's
matter.
everything.
Hey, I don't think we should be
I'm
using
picking
our own
Heat.
characters.
I'm picking Heat.
Don't think we should be using what?
I was gonna say we shouldn't use our characters.
Not
Go
as
ahead, say your-
superheroes.
say your
All right,
piece.
Yeah.
all right,
Bro,
all right.
forget that.
Okay. Let's
I'm
do
not.
two-
I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use mine. But
I'm picking
but
I'm picking Ace Blade. Y'all, hey,
you do what
So
you need.
y'all want to do 10? Because 5. I
Nope.
mean,
we're
Nope.
going 5. I ain't got
Okay.
time for 10 today. We're gonna do 5. Is
Uh,
this the order? Is this a
We
draft
just gonna
order?
throw the order in like that.
I didn't.
Go
I
ahead,
didn't
Dan. You go
randomize it yet.
first.
I got it up.
randomize it because Danny over here cheating.
I'm just hey.
Javon got to share the screen. I got it up.
Hold on.
Pause.
All right, randomize here. That's the order.
Danny, Javon,
hell,
Justin
man?
Morgan. Danny, Javon.
That's that bullshit. Just let me go last.
Y'all be cheating.
Bro, you just saw me randomize. What you mean?
You be cheating, man.
I mean, I'm fine with going wherever. It don't make no difference.
That's
All
okay.
My fantasy team is bothering me right now.
I go first, so I'm gonna take Superman.
That's tough.
That is tough.
That's tough.
That's tough.
They're on the superheroes though. God dang it.
Yeah, no villains more.
You know what?
Superheroes.
An unknown cosmic threat. I'm gonna have to go. I need a heavy hitter, so I'm gonna have to go with Norrin Rad, the Silver Surfer.
I like it.
Give me Thanos.
No,
Thanos
man,
is not
superheroes.
a hero.
Heroes.
I was like, I swear.
Well, Thanos too. Shoot.
That nigga was going.
I'll take Thanos too. Shoot.
You knew early though. He did it early. I knew he was gonna try something.
Hey man, you gotta pick a hero, man.
A hero, Justin.
Why couldn't he be a hero? He's trying to save the earth. He's trying to save the
No, he
the
wasn't.
people.
He was trying to
Listen,
kill.
we
half
ain't doing
everybody.
this conversation again.
He was trying to
That's
kill
the
half-
hero. He's trying to save people.
You can't pick Thanos or Killmonger. No,
Yeah, nah, no villains.
Y'all
Or
racist.
Magneto.
I swear.
you can't
I
pick
swear.
Magneto either.
Yep, nope. Gotta.
Why
If they've been a villain for most of their existence, you can't be them.
Exactly.
Fine. You know what?
Wait, then
Just
can you
give
pick
me
Silver
Black.
Surfer?
Give me Black Panther.
Can you pick Silver Surfer then?
Yeah, Silver Surfer has been a hero for most of his existence. Don't you dare play me, sir.
When he's trying to lead home Colossal
Play
Dude
me,
to
though.
the Earth.
Dare you?
To eat people's planets.
Right.
But okay, I guess most of his comic appearances he was.
Yes.
All right, Morg.
Give me.
Better not pick Cyclops. That's all I know.
You know
Better not
freaking
pick
well. You know freaking well I'm not picking Cyclops. Even though my opinion has changed.
Valid.
Give me I can't pick the person I want to pick because they're not a superhero. I'm gonna say it once I pick these two. Give me Incredible Hulk and give me Iron Man.
Okay. You already got two of your picks.
What's homeboy? He was a vulture. He was something. Invincible's dad.
Oh,
No.
Yeah,
he-
give me him.
he has actually been a hero longer than he's been a villain.
Technically, by the
Omni-Man.
rule that we just made. Yeah.
Omni-Man. Hey, he's been a hero longer than he's been
I
a
was about to
villain.
say, I thought he was a hero.
Nah, you good.
That's not
That
a
works.
bad pick. That is not. That's a really good
I ain't
pick.
gonna,
actually.
I ain't gonna argue.
That's that is a great pick, Justin.
that is a
God,
great pick.
dog. That's
That
a
is a
great
great
pick,
pick.
bro.
He
That
about
is
to-
a great pick.
he about to kill your whole team.
He will
I'ma
kill
go
everybody
with-
over there.
I'm going with
Wow,
the
that's
God
a
of
great
Thunder, Thor.
Woo, that was a great pick right there, boy. Hey,
All right.
Jesse,
Well, I got Superman and Batman.
Jesse, you in your bag.
Batman
Boy. That was
dead
good.
like 2 seconds in this fight.
That was good.
No, Batman got the resources and he got stuff. Batman's useful.
Yeah,
Batman has never not been useful on a team. Say that. And third, I'm gonna go with. Dang, I'm about to pick the whole Justice League.
Do it.
Let me see. No, intergalactic threat. I'm gonna go with Green Lantern.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the Flash, Wally West.
Flash can get into outer space.
The Flash.
I guess Batman can. Flash can.
I was
Okay.
about to say you got Batman on your team. What the
Yeah, you're right. Cool. That's cool. Just
what are you talking about?
Give me Captain Marvel.
okay.
Okay,
Nice.
good one. Yo, you got a
Yeah,
squad, man.
you got some heavy hitters, boy. That
Just saying, man.
Captain Marvel, good. That's a good pick
That's a
right
good
there.
pick.
That Omni-Man pick is elite. That was a fantastic pick right there, boy. Good God. I didn't even think about that. I wanted to pick Kratos first, obviously, but he's
No
not.
damn superhero, man.
I said I can't pick him.
Kratos in a comic book.
I said I can't pick him. I said it. Okay. Jesus. And we obviously can't pick anime either. All right, so I got Hulk and Iron Man. So we already
You should have did this with just indie characters.
Intergalactic threat, right?
Good. Yep.
Give me Sue Storm.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of
I mean, if she could do Galactus like that, I guess.
give me Cap, bro.
Captain America.
Yep.
All right.
Give me Cap.
Steve Rogers or
Steve Rogers.
Is Phoenix a superhero?
nope.
No.
Phoenix. Yeah, she goes.
I mean,
by
she's done. Yeah.
Jean Grey is a superhero. Phoenix is an entity.
Phoenix is the intergalactic. Yeah.
No,
I
she
don't
goes
know.
by Phoenix. That worked. If you want to be Jean Grey, yeah.
Mm,
Um,
I don't know. I can't pick Phoenix because I'm gonna say Dark Phoenix.
Okay. That's gangster.
I'm taking Dark Phoenix immediately.
I think more people I think could go into space. I don't know.
I mean, Phoenix is a fantastic pick. Don't get it twisted. Your team is raw. Omni-Man. I'm so mad I didn't think
Black
Omni-Man.
Panther, the weakest one on your team. That's crazy.
I'm so mad I did not think Omni-Man. That when I say that was a clutch pick, that was next level. You got that was great. That was great. I'm so jealous I didn't say that. Good grief. I mean, I had to go with Hulk and Iron Man though, because I mean they didn't protected the world in almost every iteration I've seen. You put a suit of armor around the world, you put their two heads together, ain't but so much you about to do. And I got Cap leading with them and Sue to do whatever else I needed to do. If she can F Galactus up, I mean.
I'm assuming when you say Captain Marvel, you mean old girl from the MCU, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's my turn? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's been on you, bro.
You know what? I need another heavy hitter. Damn, this is tough. Let me go Blue Marvel.
All right. I like it.
I need some melanin on my team.
I'm taking Storm.
Oh damn, Danny! I was hoping hoping he would hold out.
I was hoping you wasn't gonna take it.
I was holding out to the last one.
I was hoping
my
you
last
wasn't
one.
gonna take him. So
That's my last pick.
I had to make sure I got Storm.
Damn, dog.
My last pick. I guess I could put Ace Blade in here. Ace Blade ain't doing nothing against no intergalactic hero. I'm gonna be honest. King Supreme would be dope. Maybe let me think. All right, I got 2 black people, 2 white people. Let me see who's what's his name? Blue Beetle. I want Blue Beetle. Yeah.
Blue Beetle.
Yeah, Blue Beetle. With the Sarah. Yeah.
Should I you know what? Screw it. Scarlet Witch.
Ooh.
Look at that squad, man. Stop.
Overpowered. That's overpowered right there.
Look at this squad. Come on, man.
I think.
All right, question.
You got some distinct personalities on your team, Javon.
I got a question,
All right.
but I got something else in mind. Is Metro Man a superhero? Does that count?
What the cartoon?
Metro
Yeah,
Man?
from Megamind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Said you gonna quit before the fight. Before the fight starts, you gonna quit.
I'm gonna say, give me
Megamind.
to have an all around arsenal. Give me Namor.
Okay. Solid. Yeah, solid squad, man.
So I got land, I got sea, I got air.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my last pick. I got 2 in mind. I just got to make my mind up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. All the human characters in these, I don't think they last long. Oh, wait, we going over after a bad guy. I'm thinking this is we fighting. They're good. Ooh, I like my squad. That power.
I'm going to take with the last pick.
I don't want Blue Beetle no more. I'm switching.
Nah, you good? Nope.
Nah, you done made your choice. You ain't
Stop.
switching back. No, Danny.
Stop cheating.
You know what? My last pick, I'm gonna take. We already got Green Lantern. I could take John Stewart.
John Stewart is my Green Lantern.
Oh, you didn't say that. All right, fine. You got it. Give me Icon.
That's a good one. I thought about Icon. I was like it was between him and Blue Marvel.
Yeah, give me Icon.
I was gonna take Icon, but I got Superman on my team, so I like it.
I mean,
Okay. I don't know who Icon is, but okay.
Icon is
Oh, Sue Storm,
the Invisible Woman.
Invisible Woman
from Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you up out of here?
No, definitely not.
nah, man, she's a beast.
Bro, she just going trying to save her baby. She up out of here. And then you got Iron Man, and you got
Iron Man.
They both
Iron Man put a suit of armor around the world. Don't do that.
Iron Man, and Captain America both humans. You got homegirl worried about her baby.
I don't know if you remember, but they lost.
Hey, listen, they didn't lose because of him.
You do got a lot of people who can't even get.
Hulk can't breathe in outer space.
Yeah,
a lot of people that can't even get. These 4 people can't even get to the outer space.
Yeah.
What you mean they can't get to outer space?
You done.
If something happens, what's Captain America going to do in space? He can't throw a shield.
He be right up there. Didn't we just watch a whole awesome chase scene with Sue Storm? We watched Sue Storm in an awesome chase scene with
what?
It was half a baby.
She protected the entire
she did. She just turned
in a black hole,
invisible
in space.
No, she just turned it invisible.
Going to labor.
Man.
That was it.
That's all she did was turn it invisible. What you talking about?
Listen,
why are you making stuff up?
Listen,
and the junk almost grabbed the cooch and they warped it out.
That's true.
Bro,
but she threw Galactus.
I think Namor is dying. I still don't agree with your Omni-Man pick.
That Omni-Man pick.
How you not agree with
Omni-Man? But I give it.
He's a villain. He's a villain.
I know he's been a hero longer than he's been a villain.
He was a hero longer than he was a villain.
Not in the comics. He wasn't.
In the comics, he was. What you talking about?
He was not.
Longer.
He was a villain for like 12 issues, and then the series
out of 300. What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
You talking about the Invincible series?
Yes, the Invincible series. At the end, literally, the minute he left Earth, that was the last time he was a villain. Every time after that, he was a hero. He was doing heroic things. Hell, he was only a bad guy in the first season.
Yeah, he's not even a bad guy right now on the show.
He wasn't a bad guy for the last 2 seasons.
Oh, man, he killed the whole Guardians of the Globe, bro. Like,
hey, listen. Sometimes you gotta kill him.
I only got one human.
I got
one human on there.
I'm mad I couldn't take credit.
I'm covering the whole Earth.
Man, we're covering the whole Earth too. Get the freak out of here. I got
who you got going in the water?
People. I got two of the smartest people in the freaking universe.
Who you got going in the water?
Any of them can go in the water. What do you mean?
I got all of Wakanda, and I got all of the sea people. It's a wrap.
Hulk pulled the world back together, bro. Like he literally grabbed the 2 sides.
I don't know nothing about that. I ain't seen him.
What are you talking about?
He said it ain't happened in the movie. I don't.
I ain't seen him do
Morgan.
I ain't seen him do that.
No, time out. What are you talking about?
I'm about to say it to you right now.
The Hulk pulled the world together.
What is Flash doing in outer space, bro?
Right, he can't. He gonna do.
You got Scarlet Witch. So you got Scarlet Witch, so your team is cool.
He gonna run. Flash gonna run away.
You got
Silver Surfer, Thor. All my peoples is good in space. Don't worry.
Silver Surfer is good in space. What is Silver Surfer's actual powers? Like, what is he actually?
The power cosmic. That's all you need to know.
What is that? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
What is
That's
that?
like, he can do anything. You
He
want me
can
to
just
read
look
the list?
cool. He can just look cool on the surfboard out.
We
in
can
space.
read the list.
I'm
I
not
can
worried
read the
about Silver
list.
Surfer. I'm telling you that right now.
What'd you say?
If I send Hulk after Silver Surfer, that's over with. I ain't got to worry about that at all.
You're right. It's
I ain't
over
worried.
with.
I ain't worried. I ain't worried at all.
You
About
think
that.
Silver Surfer can beat the Hulk?
Yes.
Oh,
Would
you
you like me to show you?
Hey
I
man,
can
I'm
show
getting
you.
off it. I'm getting off of this here
I
call.
can give you the
bro.
book.
All I'm
No,
saying,
I'm
Omni Man gonna fuck
I
all
can give you
y'all
the
up.
book.
I'm all right. That's okay.
All Silver Surfer got to do is bring him into space. What he gonna do?
Hulk, he's not
What
gonna
the Hulk
die.
gonna do in space?
He's not
Hulk
gonna
is-
die. The Hulk can
He's
survive
gonna
wherever
Pass
he
out.
is.
Hulk can't
He just
breathe.
float. Nigga, he just float through. He just float.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Y'all know Hulk is literally immortal, though, right?
All right,
Hulk
fine.
can't
He'll throw his
die,
ass
bro.
in the sun.
Right, but he can't breathe either.
he can't breathe. He's jumped into space.
Okay, let's say he can't. Let's say he can live in the vacuum. He can't. What are you gonna do? Float?
He smash. What you mean? The same
How you gonna smash in space?
Hulk is going
No,
to
when they show
smash.
the joint, like he going into space, he like passing out because there ain't no air up there.
Yeah,
When he gets pissed enough, he's gonna revive again. Just the same.
and be still stuck in space.
You can't
He
kill him.
like,
All he has to do is get pissed
Come
again.
on now.
You guys are
You
crazy.
get pissed again and then still be in space.
No,
He's
Danny.
not
Danny,
gonna
stop
die,
playing.
bro.
No,
No,
Danny.
He's not-
Danny, put it back. Put it
got
back.
Put the love bug back
Danny.
at the bottom.
Danny,
Spawn on
will
my
you stop invalidating
Nah,
the
man.
list?
Nope.
I got
Nope.
Spawn on my list, bro.
Nope. No,
Stop
you don't. The
invalidating the
devil's a
list.
lie. You
I
don't
got
have
Spawn on
Spawn.
my list, bro.
Stop.
You don't
Y'all
have
Y'all
Spawn
all,
on that
everybody all picked. I can make a trade after all.
No, we ain't
we
make no
ain't-
trades.
we ain't doing
That's
no
a rule.
trades.
All right. Well,
Have
if we making trades, then I'm putting Kratos on my team.
For who?
All right, if that's the
It
case, I
don't
want
matter.
Thanos.
Yeah, I got Kratos right now.
That's
Thanos
a
is
nigga.
not a
I
hero.
don't mean nothing to go.
He
Kratos
is the
ain't a
hero.
hero
He was
either.
trying to save. He was trying to save the universe. Not just one planet. All of them. The whole Milky Way.
Kratos-
Y'all disgusting.
Kratos is my first pick. You can move everybody else down.
Hey, guess
Danny,
what?
Danny, just admit you made a bad pick.
You made a bad pick.
Nah, Blue
You
Beetle
live
is-
with your bad
Blue
pick.
Beetle is
Put
pretty-
Spawn on there.
Spawn.
Like we're not
Live
posting
with
this.
your
Dan-
bad
just,
pick.
just admit you made a bad
we're
pick.
not- we're
I
not
don't think you
posting
know
this.
comic
Beetle
books
is
the way
plenty
you think.
strong.
It's
But
not
guess
getting
what?
posted.
But guess
Uh,
what?
We're not posting it.
I'm a boss.
I made better picks than you.
Unless-
I don't even know
Unless
comics.
you make the graphic, you ain't a boss. So
That's
I
true.
make the graphic.
You already posted it.
That's,
So
you got a
it'll be a
point.
graphic that'll just sit
You,
there.
you got a point. You got a point there. But it's not getting posted. I'll tell you that.
I know how to post.
Disrespect.
I know how to post.
You know I got Photoshop, right?
Yeah,
Feel
Right, I'm
free.
about to say, I'm gonna take that joint down. He gonna get
For
For
a
real.
beetle.
No. Go ahead.
You got the
I go right in
Photoshop.
my Photoshop.
You got the Photoshop.
Matter of fact, since
I
we
got
just
Spawn on
doing
my team.
since we doing whatever we want to, I got Kratos, I got Goku,
Matter of fact, take
Dang,
away
Goku?
Namor, give me Optimus Prime.
I got
Hey, Optimus is dope though.
I got Kratos, I got Goku,
Hey, y'all have a good night. We calling it.
I got a
There's some-
Kaza
there's
from
some foolishness
I got a
going on.
Kaza from Demon Slayer.
I'm really disappointed in my brethren here because they can't be honorable with their picks, especially Danicus.
Gonna have to be disappointed.
I
bro.
didn't do it. Danny did it.
Danny just a cheater. I really had more respect for him, but
I did not cheat.
I'm sorry, he's a terrible
drafted.
drafter.
Everybody drafted, and
Everybody drafted.
Right.
There's
And
not
you
no
pick-
trades.
and
This
you
ain't the
pick-
NBA.
there's a lot
You
of
didn't-
You
NFL
picked
did
Herbie.
not-
You
did
picked
not
Herbie the
pick
Love
Spawn,
Bug.
Nobody
and
told you to
realized you
pick the
made a
Blue
bad
Beetle.
choice.
You did not
Beetle
pick
is
Spawn,
plenty
sir.
strong, bro.
Okay, then put him back on the list.
Put him back up there.
I don't
Put
gotta
Put
do
him back
that.
up there.
I don't
Stop
gotta do
cheating.
that to prove nothing to y'all. I don't gotta prove a thing
Stop
to y'all.
cheating.
Where's that?
Oh, the
Oh,
list-
there we go. Somebody
list-
screenshot it.
The list don't
Right.
matter no more now.
I ain't
It's
got
been
nothing.
validated.
There you go. I got you.
It ain't getting
I'm-
posted.
I think I got the
Screenshot.
best list.
Nah, my squad is it.
My list is definitely saving the earth. You ain't got to worry about it.
Y'all have
Bro,
a good. y'all have a
nothing's
great
happening
week.
with your list.
You a lie. Hulk can't die, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, he can, but
Uh-oh.
he
No,
doesn't.
he can't.
I froze.
He just
Oh,
regenerates.
You still you still good, Javon. You still
I don't know
straight.
what's going on, but
It's all right. Put your son to sleep, man. I know it's time, man.
I know.
9:30.
Peace out, y'all.
We'll see y'all
All right,
next week. Peace out.